Okay, all you Batman fans out there, you are listening to the Night of the Batman, and this is Jim Starlin, who had a little bit to do with Batman along the way. Have a good one.
Hey guys, I'm Alex. I'm from Night of the Batman. I didn't know I'd say it like that. Peek behind the curtain. I've been having some technical difficulties recently, so that's what this seems kind of scatterbrained and like I've done it a dozen times. Turns out I have. So, you might hear my cat in the background. She is very chatty today. So, why am I here today? I am here to talk about the teaser for Superman 2025. I originally wasn't going to do anything for this because like it is Superman of like it's like you're kind of stretching a little bit. You got like the Flash and Batman. It's like so we'll see where this releases. I'm thinking it's mainly going to be a Night of the Batman thing, but we'll see. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just we're gonna both watch the teaser together, and then right after I'll react to it. It just seems easier like that. Similar to what I did when I reacted to the Flash trailer a while back. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get. Give me 1 second to share, guys. All right, 1 second here, guys. We're gonna go ahead.
Crypto. Home. Daily home.
That's a great shot. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing right there. So, oh, sorry guys. Hold on 1 second. The Man of Steel one started playing randomly. So, go ahead and exit out of that window. So anyway, why would they do that? So yeah, so just quick off the top thoughts. Really love the direction for this. Obviously, I'm in the bag for James Gunn's new stuff. I've liked Creature Commando so far. That's been really good. I've also liked just some of the other just general things I've heard him say about this character that like basically he's kind in a time where that's not really the popular thing to do. And just general stuff like that. They all look incredible. This is very much like it feels like an amalgam, right? Like even like this shirt. Like this shirt obviously is like a tribute in some ways to Kingdom Come, but while also being its own original thing. I think that I mean, just look at like the music. Like the music also has that classic John Williams vibe too, which I'm a little bit mixed on. I guess that's the only real big thing I'm kind of mixed on. The Ice Castle too, kind of looking like the Fortress. It's from the Fortress from 78 to be clear. Not really crazy about that, but I'll wait to actually see it in the movie. I really do like the general direction and vibe of this. I like the kid like quietly whispering for Superman because he can totally hear it. I love seeing Crypto, just that first shot of him just like speeding over to help out Superman was great. The dragging is really funny though too. I've seen some funny memes online about that. But yeah, Superman's not usually something I talk about, so other than like briefly when I mentioned it the other day. But I'm really excited. I like that this Lex is very much more like he seems like just general vibes kind of more like uncertain and maybe like a little bit just like a very angry like he's younger in this version or maybe I'm just getting older. I don't know, but he seems like a younger guy in this. I like seeing Nicholas Holt's a great actor. He's definitely one of those underrated actors. He's really gonna bring I feel like he's gonna bring it with this. Yeah. I think that we're in for a real treat. I like a lot of the visuals. Guy Gardner looks like an idiot, but I think that's not Guy Gardner. Is it Kyle Rayner? Anyway, sorry. The redhead Nathan Fillion in this kind of looks like an idiot. I think it's Guy. But so, like, that's cool. Seeing Mr. Terrific's kind of cool. But also seeing that it seems like that they're going to focus on like relationships and stuff. Like we get this brief moment with him and Jonathan where like he's kind of like Clark's kind of like comforting him and like embracing him and everything. That's really nice. We also it's a lot of kissing in this. It's really cool. We get to see Lois and Clark's chemistry just and a lot of it is visual. I know a lot of people actually have complained about it, but we get to see their chemistry like visually, like they seem like they work together. And yeah, it actually worked together. And I wasn't making a pun there, but you guys know what I mean. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. We do get a brief shot of what looks like Calyx or Calyx. I've heard Calyx before, but yeah. So I'm really excited. As you can still tell my thoughts are kind of formulating. There's a moment in the trailer where someone throws like a can at Superman and I think that's kind of like the Snyder. It's kind of indicative of the Snyder Bros a little bit. There are some people that because I've been listening to a lot of different discourse online and from some friends and some people's opinion I do respect. I do think that this movie will be good. I think that people honestly are thinking too much of the past. When they critique this, I think that people aren't giving it a fair enough shake yet. It is just a teaser at this point, a great teaser in my opinion. I was already hyped. I'm even more hyped now. I think we're in for something truly special. James Gunn, the one thing he always excels at is emotion, and this looks like a very emotion driven and emotion fueled kind of trailer. And so yeah, so I'm excited. I've been waiting for this for the longest time. The costume definitely does look better in motion. Seeing that, seeing Hawk Girl was pretty cool too. Seeing some of the other characters, I think I did also mistake Metamorpho for Brainiac. He's got a very unique look in this. It's gonna be cool to see some of these obscure characters get like a big budget spotlight. But I really do think if I had to guess, like big picture, just speculation, I obviously know nothing about the movie. I would probably say that like they're going to be at the end of the movie because like it just general vibes and how James Gunn has kind of described this is it's about Superman. So I figured they would probably be towards the tail end of the movie when Superman really needs help. Maybe that part with Crypto or something like maybe that leads into that. I don't want to speculate too much because then I don't want to end up being right and spoil parts of the movie for me. I will probably watch other trailers of this. I really do think my general advice with this is just like, just keep an open mind, give it a chance. I think a lot of people are carrying a lot of weight from the previous incarnations, And I think that that's not really fair for this. I think that you need to judge this as its own separate piece, separate from the past drama and stuff. Give this thing a shot. Don't dismiss it out of hand. We will get more good content if this is as good as I think it's going to be. And I think that people honestly, online just need to give it a shot, give it a chance. Maybe I'll be honest with you, I don't know what some people want. Like really, like I'll see people complain online, and I'm just like, I don't know what you want at this point. Like I said earlier, I do have some people that I do admire and like, and it seems like some people are more interested in like critiquing some of James Gunn's like personal casting choices, which if it's good, it's good. I don't really care. It's not like he cast Superman as like the guy who played Star-Lord, Chris Pratt. So like it's calm down. Like it's fine. I think that people are being a little bit too critical. They just need to give it a chance. But also, I do realize that this movie might not be for everyone. The Snyderverse was clearly not for a lot of people, and people still like that. So I would hope that mirroring something that Anthony from Digging for Kryptonite said, I would hope that people would give grace, like on both sides, basically. Like, don't be too overly critical, but also know when to move on, too. People often get stuck in the past or like the whole what if thing. I know a lot of people did love Henry Cavill, but it's time to move on. That's over. The whole Zack Snyder universe is over. It had its chance. Krypton had its chance. And I think it's just time to move on, guys. I think it's like, yeah, would you guys have loved that? Sure, but clearly that's just not the way things turned out. And Henry Cavill's fine. He's been in like a million different projects. That guy is not hurting for work, so don't even worry about him. But yeah, so I really like this. I hope you guys did too. If you didn't, let me know why. Or just in general, like did this live up to your expectations? I am so excited. And we didn't even really get that much in this. Like just people chanting Superman and some stuff with the military, which I guess you could say is kind of Man of Steel like, but that's not the only place that ever did it. Kind of like the whole Yamcha thing where people are saying that like he fell into that crater. I'm like, there's been other things that have done that, guys. If that's your only real critique, is that is that it resembles an anime that you remember? I don't know, or a meme. Like I don't know, guys. Like come on. But yeah, it's just like it's fine. And like I think that beginning really got me because like just seeing him so vulnerable and everything. What's the biggest critique people always say right off the top? They say Superman's too powerful. Well, this just showed you right here that he's not, and that like he is relatable, he is fallible, and I think also that whole Superman is invincible thing has not been actually a thing for a while. I think a lot of modern, if you read old stuff, of course, but like modern works don't really do that anymore. So that's just my general scatterbrain thoughts. I'm not going to give this a rating because it is just a teaser. Some people should remember that. But yeah, so sorry it's kind of all over the place. This was just my loose scatterbrain thoughts. So thanks for watching, and we will come up with an outro eventually. Or if this goes on flashbacks, we will see you in the Speed Force. Thanks for watching, guys.